Our next speaker tonight will be Henry, and the timing for his speech will be 4 to 6 minutes. Title of his speech is Hurt People, Hurt People. Interesting title. Terry?
Hurt people, hurt people. I will begin my speech with this. Be very, very careful with what you say. There is something that is known as psychological projecting. Have you ever met someone that comes to you and says something like, "You think I'm stupid"? With psychological projecting, that statement is basically saying they think they're stupid, so they're trying to put it on you. Now, if I say, for example, just for whatever, Ronald X, you're stupid. I have one finger pointing back at you, but I have 3 pointing back at myself. You have to be very, very careful. If you give in to that sort of behavior, you're feeding the other person's ego. Perhaps they don't feel very good about themselves. They don't have faith in themselves or their abilities, or they don't think they're good enough. Yet, if you don't play into it, they don't get that boost. They don't feed that lie that's running in their head. People can manipulate you so you give them the response that they want. That can be good, that can be bad. In my recent adventures, I've seen that, and I didn't quite know how to deal with it. So what I decided to do is the best thing for myself, since I did not have a response that was beneficial. I simply zipped my lips and said nothing. I didn't play into it. Do not allow people to bait you into arguments or discussions on something. Their negativity, like I said, wants to be fed. Their ego wants to be bigger, stronger, even though it may not be in a productive sort of manner. Projecting can be both positive and negative. When I had a recent interaction with someone, I gave them a compliment, and their response was a negative one. Something that had nothing to do with what I said to them. It goes along the lines of the saying, that may be what you heard, but that is not what I said. When you are in a negative mindset, it's unconscious. You don't realize it, that you're just spreading poison to people. And if I were to make a comment to you, and you came back to me agreeing with that, okay, you're giving me what I want, what my subconscious wants. Okay, let's escalate this. Let's have our voices raised. Let's get the body going and start arguing, because subconsciously that's what my ego wants. Yet if you don't feed into it, you see it, then you can cut it off and it has no more power. You have total control over that situation. On the other side, positive projecting can be sharing hope and inspiration. conversation that I've been talking about during this speech is I wrapped it up by saying, okay then, we can agree to disagree. I do not understand how you feel, but we can agree to disagree. And with that, I will close with, be very, very careful with what you say.
Very